Welcome back. We're talking kids with Lexington pediatrician Dr. Kaylin Iddings. Unfortunately, she could not make it today, so instead we have Giselle from Enchanted. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
Doing well.
You look fantastic. I'm loving the outfit, and obviously we have to talk about trick-or-treating safety. What are some main tips you want to give parents for tonight?
Yeah, so the acronym that I usually use is ACE, so A.C.E, and that's the A stands for around the house, right? So if you're going to be hosting trick-or-treaters, making sure you're clearing walkways, leaves are falling this time of year, it's going to be wet, that can make it really slippery, so sweep those off, make sure the walkways are clear. Anything that is like, lighting up your house, make your house light and bright so that trick-or-treaters know that they're welcome there.
Right.
And then of course, no lighting jack-o'-lanterns with any sort of actual flame candles, so trying to go flameless, because when you have long dresses or things like that, it's easier for those to kind of catch on fire, and little kids love fire, so you don't want a toddler accidentally burning themselves. That's the A, so around the house. The C is for costume, right? So making sure that your kid is wearing a costume that's going to be fun but also safe for them. So big thing is good footwear, so little girls wearing high heels and princess shoes may be cute, but not necessarily going to be something that they can walk multiple blocks in without necessarily tripping or having their feet hurt. Any long dresses, capes for superhero costumes, making sure that you think about maybe taking those off for the actual trick-or-treat part, get your cute picture at the beginning, and then remove those so that we're removing any sort of tripping hazards for them. Making sure that we're not carrying any props that are not, just kind of soft. Anything
like
that's sort of like little pip here.
Here.
You don't want a sharp sword or anything that if they were to fall, they might, impale an eye or impale themselves.
Not good.
So keeping everything foam or soft if you're going to have props. And then the other part is the mask, so just visibility, right? So making sure that they're aware of their surroundings, that if they have a mask, maybe it's one that you can sort of flip up and down in between so that they can see where they're walking, and considering reflectors on their costume if they're going to be out after dark. And then the last part is the E, which is eating, right? Everyone's favorite part. So making sure you stress to the kids, like, we're not going to snack as we're walking, especially with hard candies. Those can be choking hazards. Making sure that when you get back home that you're kind of going through their bag, removing anything that may have been accidentally opened or tampered with, stressing to them, we're going to set expectations beforehand. We're going to have a couple treats tonight, and then after that we're putting it away so that they're not kind of overeating, especially if a kid with allergies, making sure that they understand we're not going to eat things as we're going through. We need to go home and make sure we pull out what's safe, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. Well, I love that acronym.
So
ACE.
We're going to ACE trick-or-treat.
ACE trick-or-treating today. Thank you for joining us here, Dr. Kaylin. Really appreciate it. Happy Halloween. Make sure you stick with us. More Good Morning Kentucky coming up next.